Who's over there?
I just want to take a picture.
Sally?
Hi, Kitty.
It's been a while. How are you?
Hi, Sally. I'm good. So what are you guys doing?
We're making frames. We're decorating frames for picture this. We've got all these over here. We're decorating them with tissue paper. Hello. There's some
Hi,
over
Cynthia.
here. I started to move them over there to make us some more room. But we've got all these started over here. And then we're using all these different colors. And then we're moving them over here. There's a whole bunch over here. So this is first layer. After these dry, then we can bling them up with a whole bunch of glitter and pom-poms and stuff. We'll do that later. But this is for our Picture This Tremont self-portrait community artist in residency campaign. So this is the first venture to try to raise some funds to have eventually a residency that will ultimately end up with a tile mosaic that will be along the retaining wall in Lincoln Park. So it'll have several different layers of having working with a photographer, taking photographs, Tremont doing a self-portrait, do photographs, those photographs being transferred onto tile, and then also engaging the community and decorating some tile to go around those photographs. So it's a 3-year plan.
What retaining wall are you talking about?
It's an upright wall. It's not really retaining, but it's the wall that's in the center, that big white wall that's around the center, around the gazebo. There's a big concrete wall there. So the outer part of it, we'd be doing it along the outer part.
So it'll, like decorating with tile, but it'll be photorealistic portraits?
It'll be the photographs will be direct photographs transferred onto tile. So it'll be photographic decals made onto tile, and then and those we'll be just doing those in black and white to contrast with the colorful tile that'll go around it that will engage the community in decorating those with colorful patterns and so that. So we'll get people together to decorate those. So it's a big community venture. So we're applying for grants from the Ohio Arts Council and also from Tremont Track and to get to be able to get this forward. And but we have to raise matching funds. So this is part of the engaging the community in the arts and also raising matching funds at the same time. So.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. All
right.
Alrighty, we want to, the idea is to...
now I've got a phone call.
Oh, now you have an actual phone call. We want to sell them for $7 to represent the 7 times that Tremonters burnt down the fence around Lincoln Park. It was private property initially, and but they allowed the public, the residents, to use the parks, and some new ownership came in and decided to put a fence about it. That's the middle of the 19th century. Decided to put a fence around it, and well, Tremonters, feisty then as we are now, decided that that was not right, and so we burnt down the fence. Or Tremonters then burnt down the fence, and the fence was put up 7 times, and 7 times we burnt them down. So I want to sell them for $7 to represent that is a significant number.
How far back in time does that?
I think that's middle of 19th century, so that 1850-ish, I think, is the time when that all was happening. So then what I'd like to have is like when we go to sell them is to have paper printed up so that on one side it'll be a picture of Tremont, something in Tremont, and on the other side would have the story. So that when people buy these for $7, they would be buying an image of Tremont and the story. They can take it out and put their own picture in it, but I think it would make a nice little souvenir.
Do you have a web page?
We do not have a web page yet.
Facebook?
We don't have a Facebook yet. We are just getting started on it. We're going to first be selling them at Taste of Tremont, and that'll be kind of like our kind of introduction, intro into the community as like here they are. They will then be also, we've applied for a Ohio Arts Council grant to hire me to work with the community and have some public sessions with some youth and some children as well as some adults in different places around the community. So we haven't some institutions around, or some establishments around the community for the adults. And so we have that first part, and then we'll also we've applied to Tremont Track to see if we get some further funding to have more sessions and make some bigger frames that would be sold at a higher price point. And so I have these smaller frames as well as the bigger ones at the Arts and Cultural Festival. and have another point of sale. So probably between all that, we'll eventually get a Facebook page that people can link up to and know what's going on and have people happening. We are, Tremont West is our fiscal agent. We actually have a Tremont Community Artist Residency Committee started, and we'll have Tremont West is going to set up an account be a fiscal agent so people can donate monies to that, and we can start accumulating our pool of money in there, which will be the matching to the grants that we'll be applying to for the Ohio Arts Council. So it's a whole big kind of, a lot of pieces to the puzzle, all kind of like.
When you hoping to break ground on this?
Well, it will be the third year. So 2016 will be the year that we actually are going onto the wall. But 2015 then will be when the first part of the residency where we'll have a photographer come in and a poet come in for a little bit to help us start to formulate the concept and the images for our self-portrait. I would be kind of just the lead artist, just sort of kind of guiding it, but then at that point we'll have the photographer and poet working with the core group of people who are most interested in working, as well as some peripheral groups of people. And then, and so in 2015, at the end of that summer, what I would like to see happen, because I would like us to be able to keep on like making something out of each residency that will help generate funds for the following, is that would be great to maybe put together a little calendar of what we came up with next summer, and then have that be what we sell. We might still have some frames to sell to keep on raising more funds for the tile and the decals and all that. And then the summer 2016 would be the summer that we're actually working on tile and clay, or not clay, but working on tile with paint, with glazed colors and decorating and actually put the tiles on the wall. So it's a 3-year plan. This year we're doing the frames, working with the paper mache and some mixed materials, and trying to do the initial kind of get people gathered together and making some art, raising funds. So just sort of kind of get the community around it and awareness around it. And if that, if that part gets going, then we have a good basis to go for a grant, because it shows that the community is really wanting this. That we didn't just come and think, well, we want to do this and give us some money. We actually got together and put some sweat equity into it. So